Hey Nick,
Hello.
how are you doing today?
Doing okay?
Good. I'm Zach. I'm going to be your student physical therapist today. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be helping you move from the bed into a chair using an assistive device. And the assistive device we're going to use today is a front wheel walker, so we can help you kind of offload your lower extremity into your hands, but also making sure we keep in mind of those spinal precautions because of that fusion that you had a couple of days ago. So we want to make sure we have no bending, lifting, and twisting, especially in the mid-low back area, but making sure we utilize a lot of transfer into our arms when we walk, okay?
Okay.
So before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and size you since you're in that lying position already. So this is the walker we're gonna be using. I'm gonna actually pump you up because I wanna make sure that I don't hurt my back. Good. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find your greater trochanter. From there, we're gonna measure the handle of the grip to the bottom of your foot. Okay, that should be good. Nice. So this should be good. It will confirm fit once you're standing. So again, we want to avoid bending, lifting, and twisting of the mid-lower back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually have you log roll to your side and then prop you up. I'm gonna help bring your legs down while you use your upper body or your arms to push you up into the bed, making sure that you are kind of like a pendulum where you swing your legs down as your upper body comes up, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you, let's make sure that this is down. And from there, can you go ahead and go into, bend your knees for me? So here, I'll make sure that you don't show anything. So here, we're gonna keep our arm here. I'm gonna twist you toward this side all at the same time. And here, let me make sure that your back is locked up and tied up. Good. Feeling okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay, we want to make sure that we don't show anything bad. Good. So here is where I'm gonna swing your legs off as you bring your upper body up using your your arms, okay? So ready and go at the same time. And make sure to sit upright. Good. How are you feeling so far?
Good.
Feeling steady?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So before we do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and put a gait belt on you so I can help you throughout the whole process. So I am going to give you a big bear hug from behind. Good. I'm actually gonna put this a little bit higher because of the incision, because of that spinal fusion that you had. Good. How does that feel? Is that too tight?
That feels pretty good.
I want to make sure it's snug so you don't slip out. Okay, good. So while you're there, we're going to use a modified 3-step pattern. So what that's going to do is you're going to actually be able to bear slight weight into the side that's affected as well. So a lot of the weight bearing should be on the right side, but slight weight bearing or weight bearing is tolerated. So what you feel you can do on the left side, what you're going to do is you're going to glide forward with the weak side and then bring the strong one forward. Weak and then strong, okay? And then when you need to turn, what you'll do is you'll kind of do the same thing. You're gonna pivot and then step, pivot and step, okay? Any questions with that? All right, let's go ahead and get that started. So we wanna make sure that we confirm the fit of the walker too once you're standing. So I'm actually gonna move your oxygen to the side on your left side. And from there, bring the walker here. Good. So what I'm gonna have you do to stand is we're gonna bring our feet a little bit more back so we can use that to help us get up. You're gonna go ahead and place your right hand on top of the walker, your left hand on the edge of the bed, and I'm gonna help you prop yourself up into standing, making sure not to bend your back and only bending from the hip, okay? Any questions?
No.
Right, let's get you standing. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. So go ahead and bring your left hand to your side really quick and good. And then back onto the handles, slightly bring the walker forward and good. We have that slight elbow bend, which is what we want to see when we're fitting a walker correctly. From there, let's go ahead and walk. So go ahead and slide forward with the weak leg and then the strong leg. And again, good. And then pivot to your left Good. And then walk back for me. Good. Okay, and then from there, go ahead and bring your right hand back and then lower yourself down into the chair. Good. Any questions? All right. I'm Zach. I'm going to be your student physical therapist today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be teaching you how to go up and down a 4-inch curb, which is great that you brought your walker because we're going to continue to use that. When you do stand, though, we're going to just make sure that it's still the correct fit. So that way we can use that for walking. And then we're going to use the same gait pattern or the same walking pattern that you learned 2 weeks ago. But this time adding a little few things to go up and down the curb. Okay? Any questions? No. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But just to refresh your memory, a 3-step modified pattern is going to consist of you moving the walker and your weak side forward and then gliding back with your other stronger foot. So moving forward with the weak side and then forward. On the weaker side and forward. Okay? Now when you're going up the curb, what you're going to do is something similar. From here, you're going to go ahead and bring the walker fully onto the curb, then bring your weaker foot up, transfer the weight into your upper arms, and then your strong foot. And then continue, weak side, strong. And when you're going down the curb, what you're going to do is you're going to bring the walker down, then your weaker side, and then your stronger side. Okay? Any questions? All right, let's go ahead and get you to try that. So good, we already have a gait belt on you, so I can help you with that process. So what I'm gonna do is have you place your right hand on top of the walker, move your feet a little bit more back so you can use that for your advantage. And from here, place your left hand here and you're gonna prop up on 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice, so go ahead and bring your left hand to the side. Good, and back onto the handle, slightly move it forward, and nice, we have a nice little bend in your elbow, which is what we wanna see. So from there, let's go ahead and refresh our memory on a 3-step modified pattern. So bring the walker and weak side forward, strong foot. Good, walker, weak side, strong foot. And again, walker and weaker side, strong foot, until we get all the way to the edge of the curb. Good, and from there, go ahead and bring the walker up. Nice, place the weaker side up, and then the strong side. Good, and continue with the weaker side and the strong foot. From there, place the walker fully on the ground. Place your weaker foot down while transferring your weight. Nice, and then other foot down right over there. Nice, good job. Do you have any questions for me today before we have you go on your way?
No, I'm good.
All right, have a nice day.